Straight talk.
Straight talk, no chaser.
No chase.
No chase.
Tripp Simpson.
What up, though?
Juiceman Dan.
Peace.
And forever love the Koosta'S.
My post was in regard to something that happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana this morning.
So when you got the black people versus the police, you got a majority of America supporting the police against black people.
What did George Washington do when he thought he was being suppressed by the British government?
He fought back. So is that what you're saying? Does that mean?
Refer to George Washington.
I was shot.
Yo,
what the fuck is this?
Tito's, bitch.
Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch.
I said Tito's, bitch.
Yo.
Your stature, man. You walked in the room. I already know you can see pictures and stuff. I said he's not a big guy. But babe, look, man, whenever I see you, you got them soldiers around you, bro.
Yeah.
And it's love there, man.
Hey,
did y'all see his press conference when he won it?
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing was real ill. Like,
oh yeah,
man, this nigga really about to do
He's
something.
not a politician.
Yeah.
He one of us. And that's what people respect.
So
man.
Suge Knight won War Day. Niggas was posted up.
There's a little Suge Knight. But yeah, man, that's all love and that's all respect,
Appreciate
man.
that, brother.
Because people are watching, man. Like I said, I grew up in Ward 4. Now I live in PG County, but real recognized real, man. And I can do nothing but respect you. That's why we really wanted you on this show, because you get people that are in the politician realm, and they're not gonna talk how you talk.
Yeah.
They are.
I mean, we'll talk. When he walked in the door, when the cameras was off, yo, what's off limits? Talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Nothing.
And so I think that's important, man, as we go forward, what we trying to do, because it takes real people to talk about solutions. Because a lot of other people that grew up in different parts of the city, different lifestyles, aren't able to relate. And some of it's not their fault because they didn't grow up in the circumstances we may have grew up in.
Right.
So they only see through a certain lens. And I think that's why it's so important that I be true to who I am, because I bring that perspective that most of them don't have. Because I remember like 2 weeks ago we did a fashion show on Mississippi Avenue. And the young guys wanted to rap, and I was like, you can't do your normal rap, do something positive. They like, positive, you know. But two of the guys put something together called Stop the Violence. They did the rap. It was on November the 6th. Matter of fact, I posted on my Instagram. Right. A few days later, I got the call saying there was a shooting in Stanton Glen. When I got up there, it was 2 young men laying on the ground fighting for their lives. He was one of them.
Man.
And he died. You know what I'm saying? So we're in a race against time, man. Yeah. Our youngers are calling out for guidance and help and leadership, and it's on us to lead them, man, because if we don't get to them, the next man gonna get to them, and it's gonna be a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. I mean, that's real. I used to, man, matter of fact, both of him, we both work for DC government.
Gotcha.
But I used to work on that side of town, bro, and the shit I seen was just unbelievable in some instances, man. I mean, I spent 8 years over there. The last 3, I've been chilling in Foggy Bottom. But the shit I seen on that side of town, where I'm telling you, the average person might have had a mental breakdown. Yeah, it's constant.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to our first responders in DC, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
We just see it at work. You grew up in it. You're in it every day, and just us seeing it inspires. Look, man, we need to do more.
Yeah.
Something got to be done, and we can't keep complaining about the problems without developing solutions.
Yeah.
So I hear when you talk, I hear solutions. You know what I mean? Any question you just been asked, you gave a solution for it. And I think we getting in this complaining mentality. We getting this begging mentality. Nah, we got the power to change everything ourselves. All you got to do is look within yourself.
All right, if it was one thing that you could say to the men in the room or the men and women that are listening that they could do in their community to make a change, what would that one thing be?
And I say what my man Michael Jackson said, man, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change, man. You start changing, developing, working on yourself, educating, empowering yourself. It's going to radiate through people that you touch every day, man. Keep working on developing, looking in that mirror, and changing yourself, man. You're going to see the change around and others around you.
Dan, look in the mirror and say those V-necks are wrong.
The motherfucking dry ass curls.
Say that joint is wrong.
Good Lord.
Hey, you want me to look
if
at
your shirt is close to your nipple, it's wrong.
Hey,
Hey, but look though, it's time for Koosta'S Corner.
It is time for Koosta'S Corner.
Hey.
But I like that, man. So we do this thing on the show called Koosta'S Corner where we touch on social topics that's going on that's trending.
Okay.
And normally we don't know what it is, and we just flow from the dome.
Let Koosta talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Koosta. Go ahead.
I told you them waves got a hold up, man.
Right, man.
Waves in that V-neck.
Might see him beating with Donald Trump.
You might.
Hey, look at waves, Donald.
I want to hear what Tripp got to say about this.
They be blonde.
We got some pretty popular brothers going to hang out with Donald Trump over the last couple days.
Okay, let's go. Where's the video?
You got me, Mikey.
He go, Mike, a.k.a.
Our communities. Very.
Oh, that's the pastor. That's the pastor.
That's
the pastor.
Couldn't have been a better meeting.
That's Jim Brown.
The graciousness, the intelligence, the reception we got was fantastic.
What are some of the specific policies?
So for those of you who don't know, on the left, Jim Brown,
I think
legendary NFL running back.
We can talk about what we're
Ray
trying
Lewis,
to really do from the
Ravens
urban developments, and
linebacker.
job creations are everything. But I think, we're talking about really what entrepreneurship really looks like from the individual themselves. And I think what America I Can program has done for so many years is put us at that place, and now we have 30, 40,000 former gang members and people who's changed their lives. But what we believe with the Trump administration is if we can combine these two powers of coming together, forget black or white. Black or white is irrelevant. The bottom line is job creation, economic development in these urban neighborhoods to change the whole scheme of what our kids see for our next future.
It's not bad.
What's wrong with that?
Outreach to African Americans during the campaign. Do you feel that it was appropriate?
Yeah, I think what I do feel is that he's wide open to really helping us change what hasn't been changed.
That button,
you talk about, you go all the way back to $22 trillion since President Johnson was around, and you think about what that is, of what talking about like really solving poverty, $22 trillion that we haven't addressed yet, right? So for us as a black community, for Trump to even step up there, for Mr. President to step up there and say, I'm gonna do that, that means everything. And I think that's why me and Mr. Brown is here today.
What's wrong with it?
No, I did not. The election is over. We don't need to talk about that. We need to talk about going forward. We're not here to talk about the past. We're here to talk about going forward. I've been listened to, and we definitely have a partnership. Yep.
And it's an extension of the outreach program that we put in place that you follow so very closely. Mr. Trump made a commitment to improving the conditions of the lives of African Americans in this country, and this is going to continue the work that we started during this campaign with the National Diversity Coalition and now with the Mayor I Can, Jim Brown, Ray Lewis.
My man Jim looking old though,
and the
man.
President-elect was very enthusiastic about it and committed to doing it.
How long is this video?
He was excited. He's made a commitment.
This the meeting, this one. Y'all want to see Kanye ignorant ass too.
Many meetings. He's given us a verbal commitment, and then we're going to go forward. We're going to strategize, and then the next step will be implementation. We're not going to drag our feet talking about this. The
C-SPAN networks bring you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital and the public service of your television provider.
Oh, C-SPAN got to cut the check.
And then you got this fool.
He said, "Look at that."
This man looking like what's homeboy out the Fifth Element?
He look like the gold. What's that? That was Media Man. Media Man.
A-Town.
Golden Lord.
Nah, they said A-Town.
Look like some motherfucking Back to the Future old.
Yo,
Biff
what's up with the
looking
Wi-Fi,
ass.
man? What's going on, bro?
Damn.
Nah, man, I don't look at it like that.
Jim Brown looked like he was there against his
I don't
will.
look at it like that. I don't look at it like that.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get
that's
into
why
it.
I didn't vote though.
Yeah.
Because of shit like that. That's why I didn't vote.
All right, you get this shit off the screen, man. Come back to the show.
Hey, look at Trump's face though. His face, he just looked like a fucking vampire or something.
Just a very good friend. Just a very good friend.
Yo, he look like he's sunburned like a motherfucker.
All I can hear now is George Bush doesn't like black people.
All right, man, get this shit off the screen, man. We good. I've seen enough.
So look,
I've seen enough. We good.
So let's get into it. Let's get into it.
All right, Tripp.
I want to go first.
Give it to him.
First of all, man, I don't look at this as a problem.
Where's the music?
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one.
I don't look at this as a problem. You know why I don't look at this as a problem? Because if these same three jokers was walking around with Hillary Clinton, y'all wouldn't say nothing.
True.
and Hillary Clinton has done worse than Donald Trump has yet to do.
I'll say this.
So let me finish. You got Jim Brown, who I respect, who ain't never said nothing but real shit his whole football and semi-political career.
That's how I felt like he was kidnapped.
Totally respect Jim Brown.
Yo, all they said was, we went to go talk to Trump about economic shit. What's the problem?
That we didn't get anything out of it.
It's just
even before we voted, we got nothing out of it.
It just happened today.
But we didn't get shit out of it.
But he's not even the president yet.
Everything he just did, all that shit he just did, they should have did before he even voted for Trump.
But if you catch, and I'm not a Ray Lewis guy because I don't like to have the shit he say out of his mouth. But Ray Lewis just said, no, not Ray Lewis. Who's the preacher next to him?
Yeah, that's the preacher.
A reverend named Slickback. That's what that was.
A nigga look like Brian Pumper.
Reverend Pumper.
We know what sites he's on.
Whatever Reverend Pumper was saying was correct. He was like, look, he the president now. So we went to talk to him.
That's the same.
But y'all went to talk to him before he even got
No, time out.
No, but that's bullshit.
That's the same reverend that did talk to him before the fact. That, and everybody. Oh, wait.
My thing is this: how can you knock somebody for going to go talk to the president of the United States?
You didn't get shit out the deal.
So listen,
how do you know?
Before he was president, y'all still getting it. Y'all think you're gonna get something out of him now,
bro? Can you go talk to the president right now?
I can't.
Exactly.
But I'm not expecting them from the president, though.
So what are you expecting from Jim Brown? The president said, come talk to me.
I'm expecting them to
The president said, come talk to me. And what was he going to say? Nah, president, I want to talk to you.
I think Ray Lewis told Jim Brown we going to Golden Corral. And he said, I'm down. And then they ended up at Trump Tower.
Bro, if Donald Trump said, come talk to me, you think I'm gonna like, nah, I ain't talking to Donald Trump.
Yeah, so a lot of niggas bullshitting. Because I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's bullshit, man.
Because this is one of our problems. Okay, we already know a wolf is a wolf. We already know who Donald Trump is. We already know what we up against. At the end of the day, if you don't even go look that man in the eye and have at least
a dialogue
to see what he has to offer.
You let a sheep go.
Can I say F that? Hold on.
Let me finish. Before this thing, before his election even happened, that same reverend went to go talk to him, and he caught a lot of flack. Yeah. He caught a lot of flack for going to have a conversation with him. My thing is this: we didn't even go. I mean, we did. We were offered, but a lot of stuff. And I'm not one to bash Obama, but we are holding Trump to a standard that we did not hold Obama to. So the politics is as usual. It doesn't change. But if you don't even understand where they're coming from, how do you even play the game?
Donald Trump has been.
Let's hear from the council member.
So I'm at a different perspective because I'm in the politics, the distribution of resources. So if I had the opportunity to go talk to Donald Trump, I would, which I plan on doing. Because he's right here in D.C. My office is on the 1300 block. His house is on the 1600 block. If he decides to move there, he's not trying to go to the White House. And I just don't like the appointments Donald Trump is making, man. We had the guy Rex Tillery or something that was running the Exxon gas station.
CEO of Exxon.
Yeah, and then he's trying to be this.
You got WWE
appointed to the head of the EPA.
Yeah, and Ben Carson, the brain surgeon, running
housing.
That was disrespectful.
What is this?
You can run HUD.
By the way, one of the things, if you guys notice, most of those are his donors.
Exactly.
Most of those are donors.
Like this,
so that's what I'm saying. I'm about to split.
It's not fair. It's not fair because if you look at Obama's cabinet and Obama's donors, it's worse. Yeah. And we know the real, it's worse.
They were at least qualified.
They were qualified in some type of way.
They were at least qualified.
Right. He has many donors, man.
Let me tell you something, man. Qualifications don't have shit to do with none of this.
Okay, can I go now?
Go ahead.
All right, so
it's money, man.
First of all, the 3 out of the 4 people that was in that picture with him have absolutely no credibility in our community anymore. Number one. So you're coming to meet with people about our community who have no credit. Actually have the opposite. Ray Lewis has the opposite. Fucking Omarosa, opposite. Fucking that's why I was upset I saw Jim Brown. That's why I think he got kidnapped.
Nah, let me ask you a question.
Hold on, let me finish.
Let me give what? That's bullshit. Why? Bro, you have to handle. See, one of the things that's gonna always keep us behind is that we so quick to hop on the non-traditional black side that we miss out on opportunities, yo. Like, let me tell you something, man.
He said a word a couple weeks ago called espionage.
If you hold on, no. If you
let me talk, please. Let me tell you.
Even though you did cut me off.
You don't know. You don't know who the fuck Chinese people. You don't know who Chinese people fuck with, right? You don't know who they fuck with politically, right?
True.
You don't know,
True.
right? But guess what? They hold more wealth in Washington D.C. and are less of a percentage of us. And do you ever ask yourself why?
But you're comparing apples to oranges, though.
I'm gonna ask you another question. I'm gonna ask you another question. What? And I'm not pro Trump.
Yeah.
I just want you to think about this. What exactly did Donald Trump say about African Americans specifically that you found offensive, as opposed to what Hillary Clinton has already said and did?
It's not anything that
fuck
Donald.
that.
I'm telling you, it's not anything he said. I'm looking at his cabinet appointments, his history as a business person. It's from 1988 on. Do you know the Central Park 5 are?
We do.
You remember he took out the full-page ad against the Central Park 5?
We do. Yeah.
And they were exonerated. And 20 years later, they asked him about it. He said, well, I still think they're guilty.
Okay, but how many?
Hold on, I'm not done. Let's look at Donald Trump's his housing discrimination. He's been sued over 5,000 times, and half of those have been minority housing discrimination. So he can say and meet with whoever he wants to meet with. His track record of dealing with African Americans is piss poor.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Hold on, no, I'm not finished. And what they're doing when they go meet with him, they're normalizing bigotry. They're normalizing discrimination, because they saying, even though you did all this bullshit, your track record is what it is. What you're doing yesterday, the day before, the people you hiring in your cabinet, white supremacists, racists in your cabinet to run these positions, despite what you've done in the past, despite what you've done 2 weeks ago, despite what you did yesterday, I'm going to believe that you're going to do something different. And I'm going to meet with you, and I'm going to lend credence to that.
It's the unseen hand, man.
That's not unseen. That's all those are facts.
So we don't meet with him.
Those are all facts.
So we don't talk to him at all.
Fuck that. White supremacists have been running the United States of America for the past 500 years.
It ain't nothing changed.
But what was the last one put openly in the cabinet? A presidential cabinet.
They all openly. They make openly laws that fuck us up.
No.
What are you talking about?
He put the alt-right is in the White House.
Dude, Obama's administration
what is Ray Lewis gonna go convince him of when he put the alt-right in his cabinet? Is Ray Lewis gonna go in there and do the touchdown dance, and Donald all of a sudden is gonna invest in minority business?
For the record, fuck Ray Lewis.
No.
For the record, fuck Ray Lewis. I don't give a fuck about Ray Lewis.
What is Omarosa?
I don't give a fuck if Ray Lewis.
Is Omarosa gonna go in Trump Towers and bust it open and get him to change his economic policy?
Hey, that might be a possibility.
She busted open possibly, but it's not going to change the policy.
The brand of the day is yesterday's degree, man.
But my thing is this:
how can you knock them for meeting with the president?
Come on, let me ask you a question then.
I said it because they're legitimizing when they meeting with him, like they're legitimizing it.
Hold on, I said let me ask you a question. You said I said it. This is the question. Let me ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
Do you even talk to? So you're saying we don't even go talk to him? That's what you're saying.
He already. Anything past this point is lip service. He's doubled down on this is what I'm about. He's showing you this is what I'm about. You can come talk to me. You can legitimize what I'm doing by meeting with me. Like, yeah, see what I'm doing? I'm meeting with these niggas.
The hell we need to meet up with him for? What we need to meet up with him for?
But at the end of the day, his actions, concrete actions that are going to affect us policy-wise, he already said what it is.
Did you say the same thing about Obama?
Yes. Of course. Yes. I would say the same thing.
If they would have met with Obama, would it have been a problem?
If they would have met with Obama,
no, you wouldn't say shit.
But the circumstances are different.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are.
It's not.
One of the things you said that was that hold a lot of credibility was that who are these people that are supposed to be representing us? You know, that's what it comes down to. You never know what they're doing or what they're agreeing to. A lot of these, I saw the big old piece with the pastors. You know, we was trying to figure out what was the conversation about. It was all in the air, skeptical, what could happen. So you gotta get credible people to represent us that's gonna do the right thing and that's not in their self-interest. That's gonna really help people.
I agree with that.
That's ain't never gonna happen.
That's why my feelings was hurt when I saw Jim Brown. He was the only credible one up there to me.
So be credible when he met with him. Then what do you think?
But whose platform they speaking on?
Fox
Why can't they come to our own platform?
But listen, so to say they won't come to our platform, to say don't talk to him at all. This is is a brother right here that said he would be willing to talk to him. I trust what he would represent if he went in there. So to say don't speak to him, hold time out. To say don't speak to that man, this keeps somebody like that out from ever.
It's easy to sit back and be a couch armchair black patriot and be like, oh, them niggas should do that, them niggas should do this, them niggas should do that. But like, what are you doing?
How did Donald Trump?
Hold on. I would want Trayon to meet with him.
You said don't meet with him.
No, I didn't want fucking Omarosa fucking.
But why?
Brian Pumper pastor, because guess what?
Because
those individuals have already shown their character that they are out for self and they're not out for us. That's why he's shown his character and shown he's not out for himself.
So
he's out for the people.
They've already shown it and they just following what they show. But like, what's the
problem?
That's
the difference.
What's the problem though?
Because you know when that happens, we always get lumped in together. We are monolith as black people.
And we don't need to look
They're gonna say the black leaders met with Donald Trump. These are all self-serving individuals, not leaders. So that affects us. That hurts us. That hurts the next generation. They say our leaders are, because we are sophisticated enough to differentiate that we know these niggas ain't really our leaders. But the average person is not.
We've been hurt. That's been the case.
So why go talk to the devil then?
Fucking news. It's old fucking news.
But that's what I was saying.
What the fuck can Ray Lewis say to Donald Trump? Realistically,
I talked about at the beginning of the conversation that it should inspire us to come together more. You know, because we got to become codependent among each other and circulate the black dollar within our own community, because we don't know what they're going to do, and the policies may be adverse to what we have in our community. And if you're talking about poverty rising up and crime rising up, even talking about instituting stop and frisk in the community
nationwide.
So a lot of these policies should encourage us to want to figure out how we can build another business between ourselves and how to be creative.
So he could go talk to Donald Trump. When they asked Donald Trump in a debate, what do you think of criminal justice reform? He said, I'm the law and order candidate. He's telling you what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Where it really matters. What the fuck can Brian Pumper say to Donald Trump to change his mind? That's supposed to be his spiritual advisor.
But think about how he was elected though.
We know how he was elected.
Electoral college, right? But they don't vote until December 19th though.
He's in there.
How was he elected?
He's in there, man.
How was he elected?
He's in there.
I mean, he's in there, but how would he?
Well, election got to be certified, is what you're saying.
That's
all
passed.
elections take time to be certified, but you know they're gonna push the envelope.
Fuckery.
People can say they're gonna fight against it, but inevitably won't happen at this point.
Look,
be honest. You was hurt when you saw Jim Brown up there. You looked at it sideways.
I wasn't.
I was hurt.
I was hurt. I don't give two
Brown
fucks
said
there.
I only think did he say anything?
Nah. He said,
Jim Brown, they said, Jim, we take you to the grocery store. And they took him to Trump Tower. Jim Brown thought he was going to Safeway. He thought he was going. No, they in New York. He thought he was going to Dwayne Reed. And he ended up at Trump Towers.
Did not hear him. He said,
he was looking around like, what the fuck's going on?
Came in here for something else.
Nah, man.
Y'all said it was the 2-for-1 special. The fuck? They kidnapped my man Jim. I ain't going for it. He was kidnapped.
Man,
it was a clone.
End of the day, man. End of the day, guess what? End of the day, guess what? We all here. We all still talking about the same shit.
Oh.
And if we don't get up off our asses, and if we don't all step up to the forefront, then guess what?
You be waiting on Brian Pumper.
Yeah. And guess what he gonna do to you?
Hey, look.
Guess what he gonna do to you?
Look at him, cooning for cornbread.
Hey, y'all gotta get me out of
Cooning
here.
for cornbread.
He like, Ray, why the fuck you do this to me, Ray?
Yeah,
Right.
Ray dragged him out the house. He told him he was going to
Look at him.
I told you that nigga look like Brian Pumper. He looked just like Brian Pumper.
Hey, Slim.
If he sneezes, it's over.
And Jim
out.
didn't say,
Hey, how they get Ray Lewis' whole forehead in that shot?
Ray Lewis don't want to go back to jail, man. That's what it is.
Hey, look. He's flowing with the conversation, though.
Man.
Hey, most politicians be like, okay, guys.
Nah.
JP said Black Power.
I'm out.
From my vantage point, I know we have a lot of vacant properties in the community, even storefront and major corridors. We can allocate those spaces to minority businesses. I notice a lot of young people are making their own clothes now. Yeah. I go buy their clothes and wear their clothes and promote us. Love more brand and to eat clothing line and to Man, respect, man. It's a lot
Shout
of
out to
young
E.
people
Shout out
in the
to E.
community.
Elevated at all
Young
times.
ladies, young men that's doing their own thing. We got to push and empower our own.